So, hello everyone. So, my topic for today is how to improve communication skills. So, how to improve communication skills? We all know to improve communication skills is we have to practice our communication by talking to other people. Well, you can try these things like, for example, talk before mirror and look for defects while communicating. Filter your words. Put distraction away while talking. Listen and reply. Read books, mainly storybooks. So there are specific things to do that can improve your communication skills. So what are those? Um, there are 10 ways to improve your communication skills. First one is listen, listen, and listen. Next one is who you are talking to matters. Third one is body language matters. Fourth one is check your message before you hit send. Fifth one is be brief yet specific. Next one is write things down. Sometimes it's better to pick up the phone. Think before you speak. Treat everyone equally. And lastly, maintain a positive attitude and a smile. So let me explain. First one is listen, listen, and listen. People want to know that they are being heard. Really listen what the other person is saying. Instead of formulating a response, ask for clarification to avoid misunderstandings. At that moment, the person speaking to you should be the most important person in your life. Another important point is to have one conversation at a time. This means that if you are speaking to someone on the phone, do not respond to an email or send a text at the same time. The other person will know that she doesn't have your undivided attention. So, second one is who you are talking to matters. It is okay to use acronyms and informal language when you are communicating with a body, but if you are emailing or texting your boss, any informal language has no place in your message. You cannot assume that the other person knows what the acronym means. Some acronyms have different meanings to different people. Do you want to be misunderstood? Effective communicators target their message based on who they are speaking to. So try to keep the other person in mind when you are trying to get your message across. Third one is body language matters. Body language matters. This is important for face-to-face meetings and video conferencing. Make sure that you appear accessibly, so have open body language. This means that you should not cross your arms and keep eye contact so that the other person knows that you are paying attention. Next one is check your message before you hit send. Um, Spell and grammar checkers are lifesavers, but they are not foolproof. Double check what you have written to make sure that your words are communicating the intended message. Next one is be brief yet specific. Um, for written and verbal communication, practice being brief yet specific enough that you provide enough information for the other person to understand. What you are trying to say, and if you are responding to an email, make sure that you read the entire email before crafting your response. With enough practice, you will learn not to ramble or give your way too much information. Next one is write things down. Take notes while you are talking to another person or when you are in a meeting. And do not rely on your memory. Send a follow-up email to make sure that you understand what was being said during the conversation. Next one is sometimes it's better to pick up the phone. If you find that you have a lot to say, instead of sending an email, call the person instead. Email is great, but sometimes it is easier to communicate what you have to say verbally. Next one is think before you speak. Always pause before you speak. Not saying the first thing that comes to your mind takes a moment and pay close attention to what you say and how you say it. This one habit will allow you to avoid embarrassments. Next one is treat everyone equally. So do not talk down to anyone, treating everyone with respect. Treat others as your equal. And lastly, maintain a positive attitude and smile. Um, Even when you are speaking on the phone, smile because your positive attitude will shine through and the other person will know it. When you smile often and exude a positive attitude, people will respond positively to you. So, next one is communication is a skill that you can learn. It's like riding a bicycle or typing if if you're willing to work at it. If you can rapidly improve the quality of every part of your life. So, in this quote, it is said that just like what the quote said, you can improve your communication skills if you're willing to work at it, and also you can improve rapidly at your communication skills. Because time by time, you will not know that you are improve your communication skills. So that's all. Thank you.